Hello everybody and welcome back to another Fortnite video here on the channel. And today, as I said yesterday, what I'm going to be doing in today's video is basically discussing everything, I mean everything, between leak, teaser, what we see in game, countdowns, basically everything. So you guys are going to need to stay tuned. This video is a must watch before the Galactus live event. As I mentioned, we're going to be talking about everything that's happened before the event, and so you are all prepared and know what you're getting into for the Galactus live event. And don't worry about it. Like, I'm just going to tell you guys, the Galactus live event is going to be absolutely sick. But I just want to explain to you guys what everything that has happened before the Galactus live event, so you know all the storylines and stuff like that. But today the timer is probably a lot different for you guys. I've said that constantly throughout all of these update videos. One day, 4 hours and 90 minutes is probably a lot different. It's probably around like 2 hours now, but I don't know. But for as I'm recording this, it's 1 day and 4 hours and 90 minutes. Galactus now is basically fully over the table, and he's basically now looking down, and around the table, the challenge map, there's actually, it's a lot different. There's round edges. Galactus in the background of the battle pass screen is now basically, you can see his full forehead and his horns, and basically in the battle pass, he is looking huge. In game though, right now, is really a juicy part to this daily news. I don't know why I use the word juicy. Galactus' head is now fully, in-game, is fully above the water now, and you can see, if you look very close, you have keen eyes, you can see that his mouth is like a wild smile, and it's like a massive laugh or a giggle, or whatever you call it, a chuckle. It's like wide, and he's really like excited to be here. He's probably it's not a good sign for us right now. But in today's item shop is also pretty cool. Benji Fishy's locker bundle is in the shop with the siren skin, which he runs a lot of the times. The star wand, which is his pickaxe, is in. The coral cruiser as well for Benji Fishy is here, linking with his fish thing. The lotus star is here too. The fish stick obviously with Benji Fishy, he's got to be in the shop. Fish stick, the man, bro. The bootstraps as well, which I actually copped in season 7. Before people call me a fake fish, copping it later in. I actually copped it in season 7. The fresh fish is here. The bright bomber, which is a great skin, is back. The bright gunner as well. The bright blimp, there's a lot of brights. The rainbow smash is here too. The Astra in the daily items, a lot of big item shop. The brute gunner, I hope brutes don't come back. Infectious, the herald's warning, sneeze, which is still the TikTok emo, and rage quit. That's basically everything you need to know for Fortnite daily news and stuff like that. But that's not the full purpose of this video. Obviously, I've got to update you guys with all the Fortnite new news. But basically, what I'm going to say now, reason why I've made this video is because we're going to be discussing everything that's taken place for the Galactus live event. So everything you need to know, and you've got to watch this video, guys. You have to watch this video because it's going to be saying just stick around to the end, and you'll be infoed on everything else. If you already know a lot of the stuff, then click on this video right now. But I'm sure some of you don't know. So please stick around in this video, and by the end of it, you will be fully updated. Let's backtrack. Actually, a year ago. Let's backtrack a year ago, where in Season X, which we don't really want to see happen ever again in Fortnite, where the season with the mechs, basically the 0 point exploded and it froze us in time, and we were technically in a parallel universe because Jonesy set us in the parallel universe. So the loop sort of contrasted. And Jonesy is like taking the loop everywhere. I don't know how that works. He took the loop into this other map, and time just froze. Time froze, and it was so odd. The meteor hadn't occurred. Dusty Depot was still back. Time just got mixed up really oddly. And at this moment, as we know from last season, Galactus and 4 were roaming the map because Black Winter was about to attack Asgard, and Odin called for 4 to go and seek help from Galactus. So Thor went to Galactus, seek help from him, and Thor was basically like a guide, like a chaperone for Galactus, telling him what worlds he could devour and what worlds he couldn't. So Thor would basically go into the world and warn everybody that Galactus would, if you hear any earthquakes or anything like that, Galactus was overhead, but he'd tell them if he had to devour your world or not, so you could evacuate and stuff like that. And Galactus, and then because he had to devour the world for the Black Winter to stop infecting every world, and every world would basically die. So that's what Thor was basically doing. He's telling Galactus what worlds he could devour, and he's going to do the same thing for us. But when the 0 point actually exploded, it was just our luck that he happened to come at that moment. They were flying across our map, and the 0 point exploded. And Galactus, without listening to his chaperone Thor, went straight in. And Thor, with Galactus, how his size is going to be slower than Thor, and with his hammer, Mjolnir, pretty sure it's pronounced that way. Thor zoomed onto our map and tried to warn us that Galactus was coming without any instinct. But as we saw in the comic thing, he fell and basically just fell apart, and he lost his memory, and he woke up with a bunch of people surrounding him, and you know the rest of that. Which basically means even this map was too vast for a god. So that's how crazy the Fortnite map is. With how epic it is and everything else. So Thor couldn't withstand it, and he couldn't speak after that, and that's everyone who was looped, and we've confirmation of this is from the Visitor when he spoke, and he was saying, when I hear this again, will it help me remember, or will I just be as muted as the others once looped? Will I be muted as the others? It basically confirmates this, and Thor had to experience that the hard way, and Thor then couldn't speak, but because using the hand of sign language, he told everybody to stop attacking each other and look up, and there was Galactus, the little purple pinkish dot flying in the air coming towards us. So it took four seasons to come to us, so if he was just a bit faster he would have warned us earlier, but well, that's our luck, isn't it? So Thor came, warned us, and some people went back. Some people could withstand the loop, Iron Man being one, Groot, Silver Surfer, Mystique, Mystique could understand that. But Doom couldn't withstand it. He went back to his natural desire to rule, and I forgot who the other one was. But Tony Stark then decided to help us, and he built the Stark Industries, and then he decided building the robot. Not the robots, but advanced battle buses to try and help us and try and stay alive against Galactus. So that's basically everything to be caught up on in terms of what Fortnite showed us. But let's now go to now. Let's start off with the first leak that came out, and it was, do you know how to drive the battle bus, right? And when everybody saw this, everybody was just like, okay, we're going to be driving the battle buses. And that is still the rumour of now, and that is looking the most likely, as we've basically got confirmation from that from Fortnite, as they have said that Galactus is going, no, sorry, not Galactus, they've put that same teaser out again, but with a different picture. The next leak was, I'm pretty sure we've got enough gamma cells, and everybody was freaking out, what is gamma cells? Someone did some digging, some Marvel nerd, probably, and they figured out, they already knew what gamma cells was, so they informed the whole of the community that gamma cells and gamma radiation created the Hulk and the She-Hulk, and it's an explosive weapon that can be used against people. And at this time, the battle bus, the advanced battle bus, was fully formed, finally, and we saw Galactus now starting to rise. The next leak was Tip 87. Tip 87 of fighting Galactus. Don't forget to use jetpacks. And what this basically meant was everybody now is going to be flying a jetpack, as we saw in the Season 9 live event. Season 9 live event and Season X live event. and everybody had to use jetpacks, and it was pretty cool. So we get to see a bird's eye view. So that's basically saying we're going to be using jetpacks to view the live event, or maybe using jetpacks against Galactus. Today there has been no other leak, which I'm not too bothered with, because I don't need a video idea from a leak because I was already going to explain everything we knew. Around the Tip 87 leak, we didn't actually get, well actually we did, but it was basically something we always knew. It was he hungers for the 0 point, and the Japanese Fortnite Twitter account then played some epic music over it and played an animation of Galactus now coming in for us and putting his hand towards us, and that was pretty cool. But around this time, because we got no leak the next day, around this time, Fortnite did a massive oopsie, and what they did was they basically, for like, I think it was like, I don't know how long it was, but it was like 5 minutes on their Twitter account, they accidentally posted the wrong thing. Instead of posting the new leak on their Twitter, they posted an image, a small image, and it was just like Mandalorian pancake skin, and with Mandalorian Baby Yoda pancake skin, and girl in a pink suit. And someone caught it so quickly. Someone must have been strolling through waiting for the thing, and then just refreshed their page, and they saw it, and they was like, oh my god, I gotta capture this, because the quality was pretty bad, and that's why you knew that Fortnite didn't mean to release it. So he caught the picture and he showed it to everybody, and just put it online. Fortnite didn't take it down, because you can't do that on Twitter. If you post it on YouTube, you probably would have got taken down. Posted on Twitter, Smart Move, and then he added basically Cypher PK, Ali A, everybody who, like Ninja, Day One, everybody that had a Fortnite thing and were interested in the event, and it just went viral. And basically what told us was that everybody was at first like, oh, it's Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. But then people then realised that there's 2 other skins on the thing, which was really stupid of people. There's 2 other skins on the picture, and it was a girl in pancake skin, which I cannot wait to rock, and the girl in pink suit, which could be item shop skin, battle pass skin, I don't know, probably battle pass skin, but it was looking pretty sick. And the Mandalorian, bro, sign me up straight away. Mandalorian, lovely. Baby Yoda, lovely. And so the Baby Yoda and Mandalorian skin were leaked, and yeah, that's basically everything to know from the accidental Fortnite leaks, Fortnite teasers, accidental. And the other leak was a dark saber. If any of you watch have Disney Plus and watch Clone Wars, you know that the Mandalorians and Darth Maul stole from the Mandalorians the dark saber, which is very ancient and means a lot of things to the Mandalorians and the Mandalorian himself. And Darth Maul stole it. And he basically used it as his own weapon, but it's actually used for an ancient artifact that activates the secret room. And the king of the Mandalorians back then wouldn't open it, because he thought it might infect the whole of the Mandalorian planet with something, and so he didn't open it. But Darth Maul didn't know about it. He just stole it, thought it was a weapon, worked to his advantage, but he ended up losing to Obi-Wan Kenobi in Rebels. So that didn't even pay off for Darth Maul, but he stole it, and it's leaked in the files. And that's basically everything we need to know before the Galactus live event. Galactus is, now, as we saw from the Daily Dose of News, he's fully above the water, and I cannot wait for this event. Drop a like, guys, if you are excited for this event. And that's basically everything from me for the live event, and that's tomorrow's video. Well, not a video, it's going to be a live stream taking place probably around 4 or 5 o'clock, and for the live event. So this is the Fish Pug, this is me signing out. Peace.